Yeah.
Hello. Okay. All right then. I'm there. And chart there. Yay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a kind of more relaxed Friday night stream than we've had previously mainly because there's no football going on tonight. So I've yeah, I'm just chilling out. I haven't even had a beer yet, so unusual for me on a Friday night. I've got a very busy weekend ahead, so I'm going to have one beer. In fact, I'll just open that now. So one beer, and yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. It doesn't look like we're going to get our Gartley target tonight. I mean, that should happen unless we get like a mega dump now. It was a nice idea. It would have been really, really cool if it played out. But hey, this is trading, and this is why you've got to be aware of multiple potential scenarios that could play out. So this is what we were looking at, and we're expired. There we go. There is our fib time that came in. That's what we were looking at for the two. However, I guess you could say our one and our two have maybe caught the highs. Our 618s could catch the lows. So you never know. This could still play out. There is still time for this yet. But yeah. Hey, didn't quite get there. We'll see how it goes. I haven't looked at the chart too much today. Did anyone watch my little CVD divergence video? CVDDDD divergence video. That's what I did this afternoon. And yeah, channel maybe. Hey, we got a channel, haven't we? There it be. Maltus, yes, exo gifts tonight for members of the crew. So you must be You must be in the crew. We will do that. Yeah, we will do that in a bit. I will message P in a second, and yeah, we'll get that set up. In fact, I will send him the Zoom link now, just to save time. You know what? No, I'll give it a few more minutes. Let's just start off with some charting and things. Because, yeah, P, I'll send you the link in just a second. I see you're here now. Cool. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I was just asking if anyone had happened to have come across it. The CVD video. Hopefully, it'll be useful. I did a little template as well. So if anyone does already have EXO, those of you who do already have it, then yeah, you can check out the template. It's just a very brief, like a very quick, simple template that just purely shows the divergences at the lows, so you can just start to train your eye on them. And I think that's a really useful thing, to be able to train your eye and to find these divergences as they happen. Of course, we've got much more complicated templates which follow this a lot more advanced, and we're looking at trap traders and we're looking at all of those kind of things. But I'd say for anyone who's beginning out, this is probably a little bit too much noise. So yeah, check out the simple CVD template and see how you get on with that one. 50 members and 50 likes. Does that mean we need to yeah, once we've got 50 viewers, is that 50 likes? Yeah, it might be a quiet one tonight. If we can get 50 viewers, that'd be cool. I don't know what I can do. Maybe I need to add some tags to the stream or something, because I never normally actually do that to the stream. Edit stream. Live crypto trading. Hold on, I'm just adding some tags to this stream. Annoyingly, it doesn't let me set those before I start. Well, the tags would be good. Cool, that'll do. Okay, save that. See if I get some more people in. Yeah, okay. Back to the normal chat. I guess these things used to be more fun when other things were moving. Everything's choppy, choppy, choppy. So Ethereum, we were looking at this. So Ethereum had that nice bounce off of. In fact, it went deeper than everything today. So this did actually come down to the 78683. So we did have that move off of that there. We have had, yes, we've had that change of market structure, and again we're coming into this. So Ethereum all the time, like Ethereum keeps looking really good when Bitcoin is looking not so good, and then vice versa. When Bitcoin's looking good, Ethereum's looking pretty shaky. But yeah, we've got Ethereum had a pretty good move down onto this VWAP. It's weird. I've been doing longs. I've been taking longs on Ethereum and shorts on Bitcoin recently, just because that seems to be working quite nicely. Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of trading. Yeah, not a lot of trading going on in the market at the moment. So yeah, we got 17 likes. We might need to like reduce the reduce the like and number thing. Yeah. Another bloody weekend, do you reckon? I might have the weekend off trading. I think it would surprise me like a lot if we didn't come down here. Okay? It would surprise me a lot if we didn't do that. But what this is doing, and this is exactly what we've been saying for a while now, is that this is kind of what you want to see price do. So you do want to see price start to do something like this, because if we just have a fast move down and a fast move out of it, again, it leaves single prints behind, it leaves naked points of control behind, it leaves like untested areas, which just isn't healthy for like continuing a move higher. I'd say at the moment this is doing really kind of what you would want to see it do at this stage. Like maybe this is going to turn into a descending wedge. So maybe this turns into something like this. And we start to see, yeah, this create a wedge. If, of course, if this does fail here, if we do start to fall back down, then what would be really nice is some chop around there and then a move out of that. And that what that would be is that then gives you good value in an area. Like we've been moving down through this really kind of nicely, and then yeah, we can get a good move out. Like I don't think this is bearish at all, the move down that we've been having recently. If we do come down into these areas, I will be looking for bigger long positions, and yeah, hopefully the rest of the market are all looking for those. Well, the rest of the good traders in the market are looking for those positions as well, and that they would play out. If not, then really I need to see a change of market structure, or like a break out of this channel or something in order to get bullish again. Right now, I certainly would not be longing this. I do think this probably has more of a chance of moving down than it does of moving up. The other thing that would give you as well is possibly if CME closes up here. Look, this is that old gap, and that's kind of cool. So we had this old gap, we came, filled it, went below it, now we're back above it. But yeah, it'd be nice if CME like had a close around here, opened up on Monday around here, and then it has a gap to fill to the upside. Yeah, the less inefficiencies on the chart to the downside at this stage, the better, because this needs to break out like to the upside. Otherwise, we're looking at like 27k or whatever. So yeah. Feel like the panic is slowly moving out of the market, shifting to boredom. Exactly. That's it, like that's literally exactly what you want to see. Like if it's shifted to boredom, and I know it's shifted to boredom because I know people are not trading at the moment, and people just can't. There's just no point. Like even I'm barely trading. I've taken like, no, I've not. Well, I've taken one trade today. I took three trades yesterday, one trade today, which is not a lot for me at all. But yeah, I think this is kind of boredom, and boredom's good because it means maybe less impulsive, and it means creating value down here. And yeah, we'll see if we can get a decent move down there over the weekend. All right, we're up to 35 viewers and 32 likes. That is good. My dog is out there making noise. Yeah, there's not actually that much to trade either. Is that spot or perpetual? Perpetual, good. Spot as well. Yeah, spot buying is quite good at the moment. I mean, if we're talking CVD divergence, this is currently well, like really locally here. This is for local divergence. This is yeah, getting fairly big. All in long here. No, definitely not all in along here. I would be surprised if we do not go lower, and I would be a little bit annoyed if we don't go lower. No, not annoyed. I mean, it would be such a shame if it doesn't go any lower than this. My dog wants to come in and say hello. Is my dog going to say hello? I'm going to say hello to my dog. She's hiding. Do a puppy. Hello, tiny dog. What is it? There's a microphone. Roar. No, I like that. Go on, out you go. Out you go, puppy. Dog back in the house. Okay. I don't know how she came up here. The back door was closed, so I have no idea how she came up here. The dog is a toy poodle. We've got a little miniature dachshund as well, so we've got two tiny dogs. Okay. Senti says Bitfinex are holding the bid up until they pull the bid. I'm looking higher. I mean, yeah, top of this channel would be good. Let me have a look at this actually. Trading light. I need to stop using trading light. It's killing things. Okotoki. Yeah, is Bitfinex not massively? Yeah, there's definite. Yeah, they're definitely chasing the price a little bit there. Analysis compound, please. Check compound for once, bro. I don't know. Have you ever even asked me to check compound before? I don't even know. Well, I haven't looked at like any of these shitcoins for a long time. Comp USD or comp BTC? USD, I guess. What would you prefer? I mean, it's gone up really high. I don't. Yeah, essentially, I saw the delta was like, yeah, what was it like 70 or something? No, 99 compared to everything else. Yeah, definitely onto it. Okay, yeah, it was at like 60 or 70 before, and Bitmex was there as well. I've not been paying much attention to it. Anyway, I'll do a little bit of comp analysis. If I can. I mean, that's altcoins, man. They're not really doing anything. Monthly. Really not much to go off of this chart. The move down was obvious enough. And now we're in the middle of nowhere. Monthly open. Just call it a weekly level then. Just first of all, just want to see the relationship between what's going on with some of these horizontals. Just be fan. I mean, until stuff looks interesting to trade, there's not a whole lot of analysis for me to do on them. Again, that's not giving us anything. So yeah, into the anchored VWAP. Yeah, I mean, you got support on the anchored VWAP. You're getting support on session VWAP. It's been trending, but we've had a change of market structure, so I wouldn't be looking for longs anymore. You've got your point of control as resistance of this. Let's take it from the start of the impulse. Alright, no, actually, the start of the impulse would be there. Same thing. Yeah, I mean, you've changed market structure on the 1 hour time frame, so I would be looking for shorts at this stage. So I'd look to short if price came back up to maybe for a start point of control would be okay. I'll look at RSR in a minute as well. Weekly open resistance, this point of control resistance. If it gets above those, then you're looking up at $480. I think that's unlikely unless Bitcoin does it. It's just whatever Bitcoin does, these alts are just going to follow. Although this has been moving. In fairness to it, this has been moving. But yeah, I wouldn't be wanting to buy this right now. Definitely not wanting to buy this right now. And you can see just by looking at this how volume would have decreased. Yeah, volume's been. Yeah. Yeah. So there's really not that much to chart on the alts at the moment, especially not one that looks like this because it has changed market structure. So now it's looking for short positions. At least on the hourly time frame, it's looking for short positions, and then we can start to get some more kind of value lower down on this. But yeah, I'm not going to do too much in-depth analysis on this. Alright, we're at 44 viewers at 35 likes. Remember, if we can get it to 50 likes, we'll do the EXO giveaway competition. Ben Dow, don't you take into account that some moves might lead to news? For example, X engine jump there. Uh, See, I don't. Yeah. Also, hi Ben. um, um, yeah, I don't tend to follow the news on altcoins. Unless we're like in an alt cycle and things, I just don't have any interest in trading them at the moment, like at all. Which is really kind of bad because I'm doing a crypto stream, but I have no interest in trading altcoins right now. So I don't know. Um, I mean, if there's anything that's interesting to look at, I'll look at RSR because that is one that I like. Um, Rejection off the weekly. Uh, that's all I can give you on RSR. Is it had a rejection off the weekly level, which of course it would. Um, that's quite a major, as this being the bigger range that we're in, or this being this little mini range that we're in. We're trying to get back into this range here, and yeah, that's all. All this is giving us on the BTC chart. On the USD chart, it's just sideways. It's very sideways, but it is at support. So this is like massive macro support level for it. Like it's basically back at its like what ICO price or whatever. I don't know what you call them these days. Um, Into this weekly order block. So you can do a little bit of stuff on this. You got your little weekly AB. Oh, why is this not extending? Oh, that's because I drew a parallel channel because I'm being silly. You got your weekly order block. We came into that at the lows, and yeah, you would expect that to act as support. From there, we've had a nice trending move higher. Just losing that. This is basically just a channel that it's been in. So if we go from here, we draw it out. It's quite a nice channel. Failed to get to the top of it, and now it seems to be losing that. So we might see a second test of this, in which case we'd be looking at local high time frame levels, possibly back down towards this daily level. So 0.2075 or something if we do see a move down off of this. Weekly, is there a weekly level? No, nothing really. I mean, yeah, it's just pretty. Probably do some interesting fib stuff. We go low to high. Let me. Whoa. Low to high, golden pocket, support there. Low to high, golden pocket, support there. Low to high, golden pocket, support there. At this stage, obviously that's failed. So yeah, you'd be looking again the change of market structure, looking for short positions on this. Yeah, unless Bitcoin moves up. So again, yeah. Malta, do you know bend over? Also, actually, just out of interest, let me put those back on. Negative. Wait, no, way too far. What? Wait, what am I trying to look at? I can't remember. I was going to try and look at something. $45 viewers, 39 likes. We need 11 more likes on the stream. And yeah. He's telling me to post on Twitter. Because I'm awful at using Twitter. I don't even know if I'm logging. I'd have to do it. Hold on. Gotta do the Twitter thing. So bad at using Twitter. Ignore my nonsense. BTC USD. Hashtag ETH. Hashtag Bitcoin. Hashtag crypto. Hashtag live trading. Will that get people in? I don't know. Live crypto. I don't know. Live trade. I'm not trading live, but who cares? One day I will do live trading. That'll do. There you go. I've done the Twitter thing. BTC USDT shorts. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, shorts are going. Longs have also been going up. So we do have to remember that the longs are also spiking a little bit today. This is the thing. Like, I do really think. I think because we're at that stage now, where the market is bored and not panicked. Even if the shorts go up like this, then we're not going to see like everyone selling their coins again, unless of course we do break like major support. But yeah, the market has definitely gone from the like a fear sentiment into a boredom sentiment, which is good. Markets like bottom on boredom. I mean, do I really need to look on low time frame on the shorts? I know, like I can see that. So I need to show Nano on Twitter and things. Maybe I need to add Nano on. Nano's a yeah. Nano and Link and Cardano. Yeah. I will bear that in mind. Thank you for mentioning that. Is there anything moving? It's the same same stuff. My dog's name's Luna, so I do like. Oh, actually, I think Luna's an awful crypto, but I do like the name Luna because that's my other dog's name that you didn't see earlier on the stream. 44 likes. 6 more likes. and we'll get P on the stream, and we'll do some exo charts giveaway for crew members. Remember, that is what we need. Join with computer audio, yes. And Ben, Nano is actually one of my largest like spot kind of long-term like accumulation kind of bags. So I don't have many of them, but Nano is one of them. I do have a bag of Nano, and I do think it's a pretty nice coin, and it is interesting because it hasn't had the love from like a lot of exchanges and stuff. In fact, I'm going to look at the chart because I don't even think there's a futures chart for Nano, is there? I don't think that it's on Binance Futures or anything like this. Yeah, it's literally just spot, which is really cool. I like that about Nano. Yeah, I caught the high to perfection, so that's nice. But then that was really easy to do because it was just these wicks. Yeah, I want to look at. Let's just actually look at Nano USD T because I've not looked at this chart for such a long time, and I do think it's a decent project. Although it's not giving me anything tradable. I don't know why I'm doing Nano TA and I haven't tagged Nano. Maybe just saying Nano, 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 Nano. Will that get the YouTube algorithms working in my favor, and they'll just start to join in their floods of nano, whatever you call them, people. That weekly level's been nice. This one will be the highs. This one will be the resistance. Fibs. Yeah, impulse. Go on to log. Nothing there. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that weekly level would have been the one the one to trade. Now I've lost that. It needs to get back above there. Nano Army. Cashby, hello. Why not using exo charts? Yeah, I'll throw exo charts up. There we go. There's exo charts. There you go. Right, we're at 46 likes. We're almost close enough. I will do this, and then what I'll do is I'll open up Zoom as usual to anyone who wants to join. Ben, as you're watching, I don't know. I know we were planning to do something on the Smart Talk or something like that, but I mean, these Friday night streams I normally keep like open to anyone who wants to join in. So if you do fancy joining, I'm not going to do a long stream tonight. But if you do fancy coming on for a chat, then yeah, we could we could do that. But first of all, we'll get P on, and we'll do the exo charts giveaways because we're at 47 likes. 3 more likes, and then we'll do this. And also, I need to get another beer. I need to put my headphones on in a minute as well. Tactical analysis. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and you can do like overlays and stuff onto it. There's some other really cool things that I can do with this, but I haven't loaded them into the stream yet. So yeah. Hello. Yeah, good. I think I need to put my headphones on again now that you're on here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, they're all tangled up. It's so weird that it only happens on YouTube because I can zoom and things fine and there's no echo, but as soon as I go onto YouTube, there's an echo, which is really weird.
Well, you're the sound expert, so you should know.
Yeah, I know. I know. I even just forgot to unmute you just a minute ago, so people thought I was just talking to myself, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, 49 likes. Okay. Wait 1 second. I actually just ran out of beer.
One more, huh?
One more like.
Okay.
Give me let's give it 30 seconds. It'll be at 50 by the time yeah, by the time it does it. But I'm just gonna go grab a beer because
Fair enough.
yeah. One more, that'll be it for tonight. Because I need to wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Alright, back in a sec. Okay. P, it's gone from 49 likes to 48 likes. Whoever just took away the
I'll be back in an hour then.
yeah. Oh, we'll just do it. Come on, we've got to get this to 50 likes and then we'll do the spin the wheel. For for the XO giveaway. P stages the coup and hijacks the stream, yeah, probably. Which is Zoom is on this one. Okay. Tactical analysis. I'm guessing orange is your favorite color. It's actually not. Like I don't know. Orange is an okay color, but I chose it as like the color for the brand ages ago. I just rolled with it, and now it's branding, isn't it? So now everything's orange because that's how I did the logo, and
Oh, it is.
yeah, it's just how it is. You've got to choose a brand and you got to stick with it. So I try and just put orange onto like all the charts and things, so people are like, "Oh, look, it says Toros Crypto. It's all orange." and things. But yeah, it's there you go.
Okay, should I share my screen?
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can. Not yet.
Oh, that's my fault. Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, I'm never ever gonna get the hang of this properly. It's just.
Okay, yeah, now I can.
All right.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
So I just need to exit full screen. There we go.
Just maybe we can double check if anybody over there can see their names.
Yeah, let me just zoom.
If not, next Friday.
Yeah, we've had. Wait, who is it that needs to be on there? Yeah, Cashby's on there. This new stretch.
The new ones for sure.
Yeah, then we should be fine.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we should be fine. Oh wow, I've just made this massive. Hold on. Let's just sort out the size of that screen. That's a bit better. Move that over there, move that there, and okay.
By the way, how many we're gonna give them away today?
Just I don't know. There's not wishes here.
Oh, okay, we will say.
I think let's just start with 2 actually. Okay. I don't even know if I want to do. We might do a third one.
If we get 100 likes, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to do a long stream today either, but a couple, because I think we gave away 1 extra a couple of weeks ago.
I guess, yeah.
We'll do 2 today. So, Exo charts. This is for 3 months. Exo charts premium for anyone who is a member of the crew. You get automatic entry into this raffle, and yeah, everyone knows by now. Anyway, so in order to be able to enter this raffle, you must be a member of the crew.
Exactly.
Yes. All right. Cool. 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel.
Banzai.
Banzai is a winner. Congratulations. So yes, you have won 3 months of ExoCharts membership. Oh, and also you must claim your prize during the stream.
Yeah,
you must be watching. Yeah. You must be watching if you want to win. So yeah, that's the way that we get people into the stream. Wish wants to win again. He thinks it's all manipulated.
I just got a message from Colin saying, "Put me on the wheel," but unfortunately, I don't see him in the list.
Nope, Alan, you are not on the list.
I'm sorry, mate.
Nope. But you're gonna win the sweepstake, so yeah.
I don't think so.
Banzai's here. Yes, so there you go. Banzai is here. He's watching, and yeah, cool. 3 months free ExoCharts membership.
Just send me a message
for you. Yeah, send me a message.
Okay, let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, spin. Here we go. Oh, Muckster is a winner.
I think he's around.
Yeah, I think also not sure. Should have been on the wheel, but never mind. You've won 3 months free ExoCharts membership. Because wasn't Muckster, you having to move out your house, so but that's okay. You win. You win. I'm going to allow
Nice.
that.
Nice.
Yeah. I did. Wait, do we do one more? I don't know. Do we? Do we do?
As you wish.
25th Legacy, still rigged. He got front run. Yeah. Was it? Where were you on the wheel? I can't see. It's too dark now. But yeah, Muckster, if you are watching, 3 months free ExoCharts membership for you. So yeah, congratulations. This is about as calm a stream I've done in a long time. I don't even know what I'm talking about at the moment.
Actually, now I'm getting a message from Wish saying I'm not on the list. And okay, but mate, you already won.
Yeah, exactly.
How many ones do you want? He wants the lifetime EXO.
Yeah. Wish win
Me
again,
too,
thanks.
you know?
Yeah.
I would like that too.
Why remove Wish Nick Wheel? Like, what's that even mean? Scam! Wish, scam, Wheel, scam. Wish, you already won. There is we're not giving it to you again. Yeah. Scam. Okay, you know what? Let's just do one more.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do one more. So, last one of the day. So you must be watching in order to get the tickets. Tickets? No, tickets. I'm still thinking about the final or something, aren't I? Because I want to win tickets to the. I don't know. So I'm talking nonsense.
So actually, if you get a ticket, you will give away also an extra chart, right?
Yeah, if anyone gets me a ticket to Wembley on Sunday, I'm going to keep showing this. We've only got 50 people in here, but surely there is someone who can get me a ticket to Wembley on Sunday evening.
What else can you give away for the ticket?
Yeah, if anyone here who can get me into Wembley Stadium on Sunday night to watch the Euro 2020 final, because I've even got email alerts on my phone, so every time a ticket becomes available on the black market, I get an alert, but they're £12,600 at the moment is the latest email alert I had for a ticket, and I don't really want to be spending that much to go to Wembley.
No way.
So yeah, anyone who can get me to Wembley, anyone who can get me a ticket for the final, will win. Yeah, the EXO membership. They'll win lifetime membership to the crew, and they will. I don't know. I don't know.
101 to you. Cup of beers.
Yeah, a few beers as well. Yeah, I mean, otherwise I might just. Yeah, I don't know. They're just extortionate. I really want to go, but I don't want to spend like 10 grand on a ticket. Maybe I will. It depends how crazy I'm feeling. I think I'm just basically going to go there on the day and turn up, see what's going on there, and possibly get one. But I don't know. Catalan said you're a millionaire, you can afford one. Like I mean, I wish.
Not yet.
Yeah. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? Nobody knows. No, I'm not. But maybe. But I'm not. Anyway, last spin of the wheel because I'm talking shit again, like always.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Captain Walker, winner! Yay!
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner. So Captain Walker, if you are watching, yeah, 3 months free ExoCharts membership for you. Congratulations, and yeah, that'll be enough of the wheel for today.
Okay, I'm done then.
Bye, P.
Bye bye.
I mean, you can stay. Have you? Oh yeah, you're still there.
I'm still here. Yeah.
Because I'm going to open it up to like everyone else now. Anyway, I think have a
Okay,
general
you can
chit chat
just yeah, you can
because
share the link.
yep. So invite, copy link, and let's stick this one in. Let's do general. Let's allow everyone in.
Okay. Okay, gonna be around.
Yeah. I need to remember. So I've just posted the link in general chat. Let me tag everyone. I need to remember in future, like, to tell everyone that we are live on YouTube before they start talking, because we had the incident the other day where sometimes people forget that we're live.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. I mean, there's not. I'm trying to think of something, to talk about with the chats today, but I guess are you still following the Bitfinex stuff?
Yeah, just one point for you. When you're using Okutoki, the deltas at the bottom,
Yeah.
you have to have the page open for an hour to collect the data. It doesn't automatically load the data for an hour. So if you open Okutoki, then the deltas will be fresh, so they won't be like accurate for the hour, whatever.
Yeah, and now I'm seeing it. Yeah, so it's
yeah, so
it's massively by.
It's a 10x. They're 10x on the bid side over on the R side.
Yeah,
and no other exchanges matching that. So either they're trying to fill shorts at higher prices, or they're holding the bid up for higher prices.
I mean, BitMEX is joining in quite nicely.
Yeah. Even on the hourly, it's only about 20%.
Yeah.
Well, Bitfinex is like 1,000% or 10x.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I see that now. Let's get back to price and have a look. I mean, it does look like we're going to go a little bit higher.
Oh yeah, either way you go higher. The thing,
But I don't think it.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably one more leg higher, and then.
The thing is, though, is we've tested this POC zone.
Yeah.
Right. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. This would be the 5th or 6th time coming into it. So potentially we could see that break. But I really do not want to see a move up on the weekend because we've seen this time and time again.
I know.
You move up on the weekend, and then on Monday it comes and you retrace the whole move.
Yeah, I think it's
But at least we're not getting the dump on the weekend. It's better than that. Because if you really wanted to push the market down, you could essentially probably do it on the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know what it. I mean, if we come up to range point of control again, it still gives. I guess that would then be. Oh, I need to do share screen on. this. Yeah, that one. Right. You see my screen on there now?
Yeah, I do.
Because we've got, I was drawing, because maybe we see something like that. Continue at penalty. We never even came to the bottom of that channel. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Fair enough. Extend that on.
Yeah, could develop into a wedge or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with it being the wedge, and that's what I prefer to see is if we're
on the daily. It looks like a wedge for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we just have a quick move up into here, reject, come down, actually have that nice move down, and then we can move out of that then.
Yeah. Possible.
But yeah, we will wait and see. Yeah, what are you looking at the moment? Just I guess higher for now, and then
yeah, I can share my screen if you wanna.
Yeah, sure, we'll do a bit of that.
I can show a good trade setup for tomorrow.
Oh, go for it.
1 second, screen 1. Wait, let me check I'm not leaking anything. 1 second. Okay, I think we should be good. Share screen, share. All right, can you see my chart? Yeah, sorry about the colors if that hurts your eyes or some shit.
It's all good. My colors are just as weird.
All right, so just on the higher time frame, let me get the drawing tool out. Basically, essentially, we've had two in this larger range. Yeah, we basically formed two smaller ranges. So we had the range at the top, and then we've come into the range at the bottom. If I was looking for a higher time, like a trade to hold, because longs are basically not paying as much as shorts at the moment, so you have to be very conservative with profit target. If I was looking for something to hold, essentially you'd be looking at the lows here, and you'd also be looking for this low to be taken if we were to come back down that low. But so we've tested this about 5 times now. We tested this. So this POC zone I've got here is, instead of drawing it as one line, I've converted it into a zone, because we've got 2 pockets of volume here in between each other, right next to each other. So I see this as the major zone. If we can get above this, right, then 100% I believe we're coming back to the range highs to test the range highs.
Oh yeah.
And the thing about it is if we've got this low liquidity zone here, so if you're looking for a long, the long would either be here, or if we can get above this, you can take the long, and you'll probably be looking at about 45 conservatively, up to 48 to 50, something around there. I wouldn't hold it to more than 48. I think it would be too greedy, but this low liquidity zone. So essentially I see, if we were to break this, then essentially I see us coming up here and then forming maybe a range here, maybe come back down, forming a bigger range. Either way, I think we're in a 3 to 6 months, just rebuilding phase before we go anywhere near all-time highs. I don't see all-time highs being taken anytime soon, because when you 50% drawdown, the market's in shock. There's no way you rebound to go. I'm not saying never. There's a possibility, but it's a very low possibility.
That's the thing. Crypto, it could surprise us, couldn't it? But what we've seen before, and because I would say 100%. We're looking at 3 to 6 months of consolidation, and or building value within that, I know, 42 to 48k area before moving on to 60s. But I mean, there's so many times that it's happened previously that, okay, say we go up to 48 and then price retraces back down to 42. People at that point are going to get pretty scared that price is going to go back down to 30 again. I think
I'm looking for the short, in this region. So
that's
the short I want to take.
Yeah, definitely.
That is the short.
And but then it's weird, because it does that. It's like COVID crash, it came up. Everyone thought it would end up retracing again. You'd have a retrace, but it never did. It never did anything. It was just the only correction it
If
had
you
was
take
when
this out of the chart, right?
Yeah,
Take this
of
out of the
course,
chart.
of course.
I think we probably would have just gone here and maybe would have formed like some inverse head and shoulders and broken up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I do agree that I think we're in for like a longer term range, but then that's exactly what could fuel a move like higher, because everyone's expecting that. Because then
Yeah,
what will people
exactly.
do is that everyone will be taking their profit at 42, at 48. First of all, you have the people, if there is anyone left holding a long position from 42k, they'll be causing selling pressure if we go up to 42 again, because there will be people holding longs.
Not even that. Imagine all the people who are holding spot.
Yeah.
Right? When we have a move up, there are going to be so many people scrambling for the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this is probably a lot of people are still holding spot, waiting for this.
Exactly. So that, and that could be.
It's not just that. And that's going to be so much selling pressure. Anybody who didn't sell in this region here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've come down, they're probably still holding and they're waiting for any move up to offload.
Yeah, and that exact reason is the reason why I think that, like, almost if we do get above 42 or something and we start doing that, it could just go, like, of course you're going to get retracements along the way, but
and then we just range in this area here because this is a low liquidity zone. So you're expecting some volume to come in here and fill this up, right? Yeah. So so you range in here, maybe you fall back down, form a bigger range.
That's the thing.
Eventually you hope that we go back to all-time highs.
Yeah.
In terms of the trade that I was going to show tomorrow, well, we've cleared today's high, so that trade's not on at the moment. But I was looking for basically an inside day candle. And so you get these inside day candles. If you look at here, this is an inside day of this candle. And then usually you can play, the next day you can play the move off of it. Let's see, there was another one that I played. Where was it? Oh yeah, here it was. No, that wasn't it. Oh yeah, here. So look at this, there's another inside day. So you've got one day, you have another day, which is exactly inside. And then you can usually play the moves off these days. Yeah. Obviously we've taken it now, so there's no more inside day. That's what I was looking for. This is nice.
So you'd be looking at a close just below it, and then a little short or along when it comes back down.
Oh, well, inside days you usually you see basically you're waiting. Usually see because it's when you get an inside day, it's basically what it is price consolidating. So then when you get the breakdown, you get more of a vicious breakdown. But sometimes what happens is that price likes to so we had this inside day here, right? Price likes to come up, fake everybody out, and then dumps down to the other side. So this day could have opened up. We could have gone up. It could have had a wick, but eventually would have gone down. So it likes to, usually in Bitcoin, it likes to swing one way, trap everybody, and then swing the totally opposite direction. Yeah, but just following.
I mean, it could still.
Just looking at the order book. I mean, like Bitfinex, they're holding the bid, right? We don't know why they're holding the bid, and this has been going the whole day. Like I was looking at this in the morning. We don't. Are they trying to fill shorts at higher prices, or do they expect higher prices? Like we don't know that, but it's just something to be aware of, that they're holding the bid, and they're holding the bid like aggressively. Yeah. So yeah. Apart from that, I don't really have much to say. But yeah, just small plays in this region. Just took one trade today, one trade yesterday. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I mean, this is the chop zone. I'm not a fan of taking too many trades in this chop zone anyway. As I said, I'm looking for the extremities. Yeah,
low time frame stuff is fair enough. But okay, we're having a move right now.
Anyway, I'll throw you back the screen. I don't really have much to say.
Yeah, sure. Let me just go on. See if we can analyze this one. Just share that with you guys again. There you go. So just had another move up. I'm using Binance because it's got more volume, but
yeah, I think if we test this POC region again, that would be the 5th test or the 6th test. Maybe we break it. Quite possible. But
yeah,
let's see. We're still
yeah.
far. We still got a long way to go. What is it? 33, almost
Right,
34k. We still got another 1,000 plus.
Yeah, see, I'm liking this idea. I think I just don't know a weekend like. Okay, this is quite a nice move. Okay. Low time frame stuff then. Let's have a look. Who's
Yeah,
that?
really nice move. And the thing to notice is still trading the bid up, but they're just following the price.
This.
But maybe you can tell me one thing, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't 100% understand. Maybe you'd be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Bitfinex is trading at the lowest price of everywhere else, right? Yet they're holding the bid up aggressively. Are they filling hidden shorts?
I mean, just as you say that, now they're ahead of everyone else.
Okay,
Hold
now
on.
then.
No.
Predominantly for a long period, they were trading the lowest out of everybody.
Yeah. I guess. So if I'm just trying to think about it, if they're holding the bid side, then that means that I guess in order to continue getting filled, if it's like longs or at least buying up there, then you're gonna have to have selling into that. Which if the majority of this is, say, we're looking, how much is this? $10. Yeah, the $10 increments. Quite often I keep seeing this, like everything's like $50 or so below price. So are they just keeping?
Yeah, they're not like on price. They're just stacking behind price.
Yeah.
But predominantly they're following price. They're not just sitting there on the books.
I wonder if it's just a load of like a kind of a bot thing that's going on with it.
Well, it could be.
Because if they're just sitting there like constantly $50 below price,
yeah, I mean they're not moving all these orders manually all the time. Yeah, it has to be a bot.
Exactly.
But
And
the question is, what's their intention?
Yeah, and if that's the one that's holding, I guess, again with the delta of this being so much higher than everywhere else, or at least was, everything else seems to be catching up now. Yeah, I wonder if there's just like if they're playing like that kind of spread, because I don't know, Bitfinex isn't particularly good with the spread as it is. There's often quite a large gap between bids and asks on there. So I wonder if they're just playing that all day.
Maybe.
Because and that would give reason for it to, because it.
Yeah, but they're playing a very risky game. If price wicks down, they get all those orders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what happens?
This is what's been happening with the Bitfinex shorts, isn't it? On both occasions that lost money, if you look at the average buy or the average selling price from those Bitfinex short positions, and you calculate it out of like where price was, then both of those trades more than likely lost money.
It's sure, because I've seen the calculations and I saw the opposite and saw them they run off with about 50 million or something more. Actually, maybe a bit more. No, it was 40 million.
Right.
In terms of the average fill price to where they got out.
Right. I'd have to have a look at it again. I don't know. I had a quick look at it, and
because the only reason I say that is because I'm going off the Cointelegraph had an article about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they had some guy who did the maths on fill
Right.
positions and this and that. And their article stated he made about 40 million.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Spot
but
deal.
Bitfinex is definitely an exchange I like to watch. There's a lot of fuckery goes around over there.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
They're that's how they mint their USDT. Probably. It's
Oh,
probably
USDT is from Bitfinex, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that's probably how they create it, or it probably is just Bitfinex doing this, making that money, and then so if they made
Making
40
that
million,
money, yeah, literally just putting the numbers into their accounts.
yeah. So if they made 40 million Bitfinex just from wash trading, and it could be like all these longs and shorts, and what we're seeing here, it could just be wash trading going on, because if you're looking at how this gets chased and how if it was below price, maybe this is just printing Tether. They're making Bitcoin, they're making Tether, and that's going into the market. I have no idea.
Yeah, I know. It's just an interesting point.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody in the chat has any ideas. Maybe they can.
Yeah. Does anyone have any? Yeah.
What is it? Are we at local golden zone at the moment? Yes, we are.
Are we? Yep. Looks like it. Yeah. Definitely.
And if it reaches this diagonal,
the cylinders. Are you talking about? Yeah, you're talking about.
if
this
we
one,
don't fall short to this diagonal above, if we don't fall short to this diagonal above, it may go, but usually you fall short with this. If it is a short.
I mean, yeah, it would. If we're looking for this to come back down, you wouldn't really want it to just spike up into that. It would probably do something like this and be like, meh, okay, fail.
I'm only here like 5 minutes. Didn't catch the your main conclusions you drew before.
No.
We need to call X-Files, Mulder and Scully, get them on the case, because it's an unexplained mystery.
Yeah, at the moment I don't feel like
up into that. It will probably do something like this. And
oh, who's listening to me in the background? Can you see my voice?
Mate, you have a deep voice.
Didn't imagine that. You're right. Or was it the TV?
Wow, is my voice really that deep? I'd have to start speaking like this. Senti, what are your thoughts on the charts?
You sound normal now, dude.
I sound what? I'm just gonna speak like this the whole of the rest of the time and be like, okay, I'm just gonna keep talking like this because my voice sounded way too deep just a minute ago. Oh my, I can't even do that. It's
okay, 10 minutes to early close.
Yeah. I reckon surely that's what are we getting? A Binance being idiots again. Yes, they are. Okay, that's positive. So we do have a lot at the highs. If Binance are being idiots and there's trap traders at the highs, then that's good enough for me. That's pretty nice. That's
By the
nice.
way, I've ran the statistics on having a weekly candle with no wick on one side, and out of 100 and it was like 120 weeks, right?
Right.
So it was like less than 1% from the last 120 or 130 times.
Yeah, because we just.
That's why I predominantly said that I'm not trading it because I've never traded something like this before. But we could see the weekly open, like before the week's up. It's quite possible.
The last one that we had here was July 2020. there was one where it just continued much higher. Be interesting to see what happened within that month, that week as well. Yeah, there certainly isn't anything within this range.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often.
No. Like, that's small enough, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But quite possible we could see the weekly open before the end of the week. And the weekly
I mean,
open sits at
But
35.
on the other hand, do you reckon that would like be massively defended so that it does keep this? I mean,
It does keep this. What do
so
you mean?
it keeps it as being like having no wick. So there'll be like yeah, maybe there'll be no chance of getting that. They'll be like, right, when there's no chance of getting up here.
Yeah,
Because
quite possibly.
I don't know. That's never gonna happen. Surely not.
What? 35? Dude, we're coming into the
Nah.
weekend. You say surely not, but we're coming into the weekend.
No. No.
We'll see. Like I said, I'm not trading it, but
Yeah.
those candles don't happen often.
Yeah.
One weekend will be green again, yes.
I mean, what's the price move from here to get to it? That would be a
It's a long way up.
4.2%.
Yeah.
So it's not crazy.
What could we reasonably do to get that? Because the resistance that's here is like... I mean, I've just drawn this wedge as a random thing, but hey, we've got 2 touch points. We've already got 2 at the top of this thing. We've got range point of control still.
Yeah, to come to the weekly open, we basically have to, if we're going to test the POC, we're probably coming up to the weekly open.
And it needs an Elon Musk tweet over a weekend if we're going to get that.
It's a lot, but it's
All right,
mostly
wait, let's
bullshit.
see.
Which then means
What moves did we get on the other weekends? Let's see.
we haven't had we had a slightly green weekend last weekend.
Last weekend, yeah. So last weekend was the 3rd and the 4th. So 3rd and the 4th. What price did we move?
I reckon this is just topped.
Yeah, I mean,
For
last
now.
weekend we moved 7%.
Trading View has a script for it to highlight the weekend days, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. To check that out.
I can't see. I mean, it would be pretty cool if we did get that, but I guess they could put control. 34,775.
I mean, the question now is if this is another higher low. That's the question. You know what I mean? Which you would presume it would be because we're in a downtrend on the 4-hourly.
Yeah, I mean we're yeah. Are we trending up or trending down on the 4-hour? That's the really hard thing to determine though, because we've got both of them. It's just
yeah. Well, it depends where you draw your shit from, type of thing.
Because
speculative.
Because we could still make a higher low if we come down here. Because then you're looking at that and that.
Yeah, but I always take mine locally.
In which case we're in a downtrend.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, if we are looking more local, then we are in a downtrend. But
I mean, what's that top of the channel coming up to?
it depends when we get there. 35k. There or thereabouts.
Yeah. Oh, Let's see. Oh yeah, like you said, there's lots of resistance above us. It's gonna be very difficult to pull that off. I mean, we have this fucking monthly like VWAP, which is just like savage.
I like this. I think this is what I would.
Yeah, I like the wedge too. I think
That's
it's a good idea.
That's what I'd play. And you do tend to see them like when a market actually bottoms. That is often what you get, is something like this.
Yeah,
it would just be really nice. Like if we can get this,
you really want
feel,
that.
I do want it just because I can go like, look, how long have I been saying this would happen? Like I literally, as soon as like it was here, I was saying at some point we're gonna hit this. I've just been waiting for that long.
Let me see that. What's that naked point of control coming in as? What's the price?
31,675. Yeah. Again, it depends on your tick settings. It's around that area. We've got the daily just below.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why not?
But this is the thing as well. Look at this chart, okay?
That is a potential. There's a lot of stuff down there, actually.
There is, and we've not even come into the value area. We've not even tested that as actual support.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the last time anything like that had happened. Like even on this day, you came back into it the following day. Up at your highs, you come back into it the following day, test it as kind of resistance test of the supply there. Even these lows, what happens? You have an open up here, you still come into your point of control before getting a bounce higher. Like there's never been something that's been, or for a long time that's been as left behind as this, that didn't even come into the value area of this day at all. Like nothing. You have a high here, at least it comes back in, comes and tests the point of control. Again here, you come and test the point of control. So everything's been back tested within the entire range, apart from that one level. And we could come all the way down into value area low or something. We could like, but that is just screaming out as being, look at what's there. Like, surely this has to get tested, and surely there has to be a bit of value built here before we can be looking higher.
Yeah.
But
and then look how many there are higher.
Yeah.
My word. I think they've got a long way to go, Bitcoin.
Yeah. But that's the crazy thing. Even higher up, there's nothing that's been left behind like this. Everything's been tested. Everything's pretty nice up here. Even the all-time high. Even the all-time high, you kind of made your high there. At least you came back in. You were testing before the move down.
Yeah, I mean that all-time high.
Yeah.
I mean the volume that was in that little range at all-time high, like the amount of people that must have just got fucked. Like what was the liquidations? Like 7 billion or something? It's like crazy. Maybe it was more than 10 billion.
So I'm gonna load that for me. Yeah, we can't go back that far.
You need to tell Veron to like step up the desktop. Like we're all waiting.
Well, this is Bybit alone, like 2.5 billion negative delta on the highs.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. People. Yeah. Oh man.
People looking for that.
Looking at that now, that's like. Yeah. Heavily shorting that, which is quite amazing actually to look back at this. I mean, actually, no, it's fairly balanced still. Actually,
it was the fib expansion area from somewhere. I can't remember where, but so it was an area for people to look to go.
Yeah, yeah, it was the because I did short it.
Yeah,
because
I
it was
didn't short
really easy
that.
to short, but I closed
I
it
didn't
like
short it.
I closed it the following day. It's just so
You weren't-
stupid.
Yeah, I shorted that 57k,
Mm.
that region. I mean, it was the greatest Trident or Kesimoda like ever.
Yeah.
Like on the daily, like look at it, it was fucking perfect.
Yeah, when you come it was so easy this is a trade as well. And this is the thing, like if anyone is watching this, that is fairly new to trading, these kind of things are just you can't really go wrong with it that often. So you can just see here, you've got your market structure, and then this is like about as big as you can get. As soon as you change this market structure and make this low, this at this point just became a really, really obvious short. And if you're a trader, like if you are a trader, you had to take that as a short position, because it was just, you had your golden pocket there. And I think at this stage as well, this was the point of control of the entire range. I mean, a little bit higher, but if you changed market structure and not been loading up on short positions here, then...
And even if you'd waited to see that market structure change, you know, the
Yeah.
one which retests the POC, you get a market structure change, you retest the POC and then you dump. So even
This
if you
one
wanted
here,
to play
yeah.
it safer, yeah.
And this would have been that. Because again, even here, so you have the high time frame stuff.
Yeah, downtrend.
And then what you do is you go high, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, change that market structure, break this. So clearly this isn't at this stage an ascending triangle, which a lot of people were looking at, thinking, oh, this is just some
no
weekend nonsense.
diagonals.
Yeah, but people were thinking, because this all happened over a weekend, and I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking again, like this was a weekend, this was just a kind of a flush. I was looking at
people
this.
must have been looking at that like thing that looks like a head and shoulders as well, inverse.
Yeah,
Kinda.
of course you have that.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of things to keep people bullish up here, but yeah, like it was a very, very, I guess it could have gone either way. Like I know you could have had that. Of course, it could have broken out, but if you're looking at what was the lower risk there, and yeah, it was a short position.
Did you discuss downside too? Below 30k? Or is it just impossible?
It's not impossible. I think it's really, really unlikely at this stage. Like I think the only thing that would be the worst case, I don't know. I mean, yeah, of course this could be redistribution and we're looking lower, because if you actually look at what's happened recently, so up until this point, here's our point of control. Again, we got above that and we knew we were going to get above that before this failed. You come back into it, your point of control is still there. You come back into it at this stage, I think here is it, your point of control moves down, which caused that move down. That gave that almost like extra confidence for this to move down, because if the point of control moves, then it's like, okay, we're ready to move out of this area. We found the value here, let's start searching elsewhere. So that's 1, 2, 3 on consecutive occasions of testing this range point of control at different levels, and never being able to get back above it. So yeah, you'd say that's, yeah, like there's no strength in the market yet at all, because the last time it came back above the range point of control was here, and that was that move, and then it immediately lost it. It's like, oh, yeah, we're going to just fall back down and immediately lose it. So that's the bearish thing, is that it just can't get above a point of control. It can't get above. There's no volume coming in. There's nothing there. But I just feel that a grind down at this stage would be... Yeah, I don't know how much momentum sellers have left. That's all I'm thinking right now, is that... But it could happen. Yeah, I really like this idea, actually, now. Yeah.
Notable too is that the last 4 macro lows, the recovery bounces were more powerful than they are in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
What was that? Sorry?
From the beginning, in the first 29K week, on the complete on the left,
Hmm.
the bounces you get from those lows were more powerful than recently.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
They did something, you know?
Yeah, there was much more volatility back then, and that's the thing. That's the problem as well. I think this is why people are getting really bullish, is so many people think, like, okay, yeah, we've had a really violent bounce there, and then we've had another violent bounce there, and then we've had another violent bounce there, and then we've had, okay, it's getting a bit weaker, we're spending a bit more time down here, and then we're spending a bit more time down here, and that increases the probability of a move down because we're spending so much time down here. Like, if you think of it like a bouncing ball, it's gone like boom, 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 and now we're down here. So what happens if a ball just keeps bouncing like that? Eventually it's just going to go poof.
That's a really good analogy. I like that.
But yeah, but so there is that. There is that like bouncing ball effect, I guess. But yeah, I think we're okay. I'm not seeing anything like actual. Yeah, maybe we come down to 27 or something. It's not that bad.
But using the ball analogy, look at the 14 June bounce. All it takes is someone to come and give it the ball a little slap, and it'll
exactly. That's the thing. If the ball comes down here, and it's like, oh right, someone kick it, like poof, there you go, fine, we're done. Like, so either, I don't know, maybe it's a ball.
We won't miss that.
Yeah.
You know what? Invert the chart and then have a look.
Alt plus I.
It looks toppy. But I've just drawn a wedge. so maybe I need to remove the wedge. And maybe I need to remove all of this and just look at it. No, 100%. That looks toppy. Would you look at that chart and think that you're going higher?
Looks overbought.
Yeah.
I mean,
now
you could say it was an ascending triangle of some sort.
No, that would have been here, wouldn't it?
The December all-time highs, or December, January all-time highs.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
I think there's 2 other things to consider as well. Number one, when we got to those bottoms, when we got to the lows and the stabs into the high 20s and low 30s, there was no chasing it down. It responded, and you got your wicks, and you came back up, and you built, and which leads to the second theory, was you're building a base. Yeah. Like, there is the benefit of, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys ever pay attention. I would watch a bit of Blockroot stuff, and he talks a lot on TPOs and stuff about building bases and building that B shape. To say, like, we never did that before. We never built a B at this level before when we came up to it back in whenever it was, October or whatever. And we're doing that now. I mean,
Yeah.
until somebody who's got $1 billion to throw at it, wrecks that theory. But, I think when you inverted it, it absolutely did look toppy. I think that's certainly a good way to keep yourself in check.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, if I was, I do like just looking at a naked chart, and this is coming off of no bias at all here. Because again, I don't tend, we've got something that looks, how would you best connect this? It's kind of channeling down.
Yeah, it looks like a channel.
It's kind of channeling down like this. And if you're looking at it from this, just from what you go off of being like completely, I personally wouldn't draw a horizontal channel based off of just what I'm seeing here. So just go completely like that. I'm looking at this high as being a deviation. That's a deviation to whatever's going on. And I'm looking at the general trend of this is moving down, something along these lines. Let me draw that as a channel. And to be honest, that fits really nicely. And we're hitting the midpoint, and we're at the upper side of this channel right now. So
this is a valid short.
And we're probably, yeah, and we're decreasing in volume. We have building divergence because you're looking at this as sloping down. RSI MACDs, building divergence. This is like massive hidden divergence. So yeah, I mean, we're all going off of the basis of this being a horizontal channel, but if anyone, yeah, for me, if I looked at that chart, I would not see as this being horizontals because you don't have the closes or anything there. It's definitely downsloping.
No, it is. It's downsloping. That's for sure.
And we're losing volume. So yeah, it's any reasonable thing would say we're going up out of this, and this would be the target.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And we overanalyze Bitcoin to death. But if I was opening this up as being like, I don't know, I don't know, just some random chart.
Pussy finance.
Yeah.
Nanu.
Pussy finance at the hairdresser.
If I was looking at Weetabix futures, and this would be the move, I'd be, yeah, looking for this. And I mean, yeah, again, we analyze this to death because we like to trade this asset. But
that's what you get paid to do.
Yeah, but there's no reason we have to come down and hit this daily level. If it doesn't come down and hit this daily level, and this is where that naked point of control is, then that's actually really bullish. So macro, yeah, this looks fine. There's nothing wrong with this chart. In order to at least get a bounce off of this.
I mean, but isn't that what we always say is trade the chart? Leave the biases at home and just trade what the chart tells you. And if that's what it's telling you, that's the trade.
Of course. And the thing is, like, if you're a trader, I don't know, would the chart have looked good? So let's chop off that part of the chart. Or let's, at what point did this chart look decent? Oh, why is it doing that? I move this to the front. So I mean, back here, that doesn't look. This looks downtrending. You can say that this could go quite a lot lower. You bring it along, you probably still say at this point that I mean, I'm just looking at stuff, and we kind of know what happens next, so it's hard to do. I'm just going through this and looking at a naked chart. I'd say at this point things look bearish, because what's happened here is you've lost support. I guess you'd say is losing support. You've come back in, back tested it. This could go lower, move it on a little bit. Price changed market structure. We're back inside this range. Move it on a bit, and we're here, and we're still. Yeah. I mean, so this is probably. I don't know. This
the extended time to compare. What about the extended time? I had this question. I have this question now again. I asked it a week ago. What do you think about if you call the upper range above 40K as one section, and the lower one we are in? We had this before the all-time high, and those were like the time which went by. Now from the 29K low till now, it looks by 1.5x multiple extended to the left shoulder, if you want it like that. Has it any relevance to you?
Oh, it's a head and shoulders thing with it going lower.
No, I think he's talking about time.
Only the time.
No, because we were in a parabolic move here, weren't we? So you'd expect you'd expect things to be moving pretty quickly.
And you need to remember this as well. We've seen ranges go on for many months, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's quite possible we just stay within this range for a few more months. Like, that's a possibility.
Hello, everyone.
I do see it. Though. It's like, it's compressing and compressing even more. So I do see a move.
Yeah. Hey, Luxury.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, no, I agree. So we were just saying, I don't know if you were there. We just basically had got onto the topic of just looking at this as a completely naked chart and just forgetting it's Bitcoin, because we overanalyze this a lot and we're trading this every day. But forgetting it's Bitcoin and just trying to think like what you would trade out of this if you've never seen it before. I don't know. Have you been watching, or have you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so you probably know what we were just saying. I was going to say it'd be an interesting exercise to see what.
Did you try to put the chart in inverse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, were you not watching back?
No, back then. I literally been like 5 minutes in, 2 minutes.
Okay. Can I?
Give me a rundown.
All right. Can I just do something interesting? I want to see what your view is on this as well.
Okay.
So, open up the Bitcoin chart, and you could do a screen share on this as well, because I think it'd be quite interesting if you're up for it.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
All right, we're gonna try this because Luxury's not been watching, and it'll be interesting to see what other people's view on this is. So, I need you to get a completely empty Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame. No levels, no anything.
Yeah, I got that. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I got that up. Hold on. Share. I can't share my screen. It won't let me. But
that's all right. That's because I'm sharing. So I'll just stop this, and then I can bring. Yeah, you can bring yours up.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me put this on here. Okay, so could you have a look at that chart and forget like the usual TA and things, and just say what you're looking at that chart, and say from like a high time frame perspective, inverse it and stuff as well if you like. But forgetting it's Bitcoin, forgetting everything you know on the chart, just kind of where we are now. Just have a look at what you would want to take as a trade. Even say if this was like a 1 hour chart on like gold or something, like just something of this structure that's going on. What are you seeing? It's interested to.
Does it want to turn around? Okay. Probably this. But this is inversed.
Right. Okay.
That's what I would probably assume. I don't know how low that is. Because this could be I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I mean, okay, so I'd see
That's
us
cool.
coming down lower a little
Yeah,
bit. A
yeah.
little bit. I would see us coming down lower a little bit. So, at some point, the thing is either going to do this or yeah, or we're going to come up and then end up coming back down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What was your views on this?
I won't say because
but
yeah, keep looking at like what price has been doing recently. It's just because interesting to so yeah.
What I would say, I mean, in terms of like, are we talking? Can I talk like regular TA or like am I just talking?
Well, yeah,
okay, I was just going
just
off
if you're open to
looks.
this stuff.
Like we have these ranges going on. Oh god. One good thing I'd say is it's not really. We have a clear support of down here. Okay, I'm not going off levels or anything. I'm just going off.
Exactly.
Lookings.
Yeah.
We have support down here. Could this come lower? Yes, but the macro trend of this looks like it could go up. Like if we look at this on the weekly chart, right? If you look at its history, all it's done is go up, right? And every move down has been a buying opportunity. And this has been a significant move down. So you could, if we're just basing off previous price action, this is a buying opportunity. But this still could come lower. Yeah. But the ultimate goal I do see is taking these out. Like that will happen, I assume. It's just when and do we come lower or not, and how low do we come?
Yeah. So if you were looking to take a trade on this at the moment, so let's go back onto the daily. If you were looking at a trade to take off of this, forgetting levels and things.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'd go long.
Okay. Although you think it's going to go lower.
Okay, we're talking. Wait, we talk. Okay, it depends on the time frame we're talking. Are we talking
let's go daily, and let's. Would there be a trade? Okay, completely naked chart. Could you find like a little setup from that?
You want me to like go like mark out levels and everything?
No. I just saying like, what would you take as a trade like off of a daily time frame, or what would you look for as a trade off of this?
A break of back test of that. If that happens, but that has to be on the daily time frame, right? Like we have to get a daily candle start to come up, then you get the test of it, and then you can. I don't know what happens.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I mean, this is this isn't like my regular TA. So
it's hard, isn't it? Because it's hard to do it with, like when you know already. Like but looking at it like just completely fresh.
I would favor. I mean, that's a breakout trade. I wouldn't do that myself, but that's valid in terms of that is clear resistance. Break that on the daily time frame. That is, if you break that on the daily time frame, not just like a wick above or something, that you get like 4 days closing above, like moving up, then you start to come back down, get a test of it, then you could start to look for a long, I'd say. Yeah,
that's cool.
I've been buying spot down here as well, so
of course,
yeah, that's
that's interesting
for sure.
Yeah, it's just like just I quite like doing that, like just seeing how people like perceive.
So what was your view in the end?
Mine. Okay, I can go back on my screen share again.
Yeah, let me stop sharing. I'm pretty sure you're the same, but like I'm pretty more like a level to level trader. So
Yeah, what I was saying, and I had this inverse. So someone, I can't remember who it was that asked to inverse the chart, and just to say, what would you do in this scenario? And I was kind of thinking this as being that resistance, and again, we're doing a completely naked chart, not knowing what kind of the levels are. You're looking at a resistance within this area. You're looking at declining volume, which for me would show maybe a lack of momentum within that. So you're then flipping that over. And for me, the trade would have been, at this point, a long up into here. And if I was just looking like very simply at this being any
that order
chart,
block,
I'd look at, just this kind of thing like, okay, we're in a range, we have a little spring here, we're coming in, we're back testing this, and then I'd be looking at that to get a move.
the one
higher.
thing for me about that is that's a good, I agree with that. Is the amount of times we've touched that resistance or that now support.
Exactly.
You know, if we start hitting that a few more times.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna.
Yeah, of course, and that's the thing. Like that's why that's why we like to trade things on like the lower time frames, because the market has less chance of going against you. But I think it's mainly that.
For me, it looks like that's grinding up against resistance, looking for the break at the moment.
Until we're at resistance.
Yeah.
Until we're at resistance. Exactly. Yeah. So
until we're at resistance.
And I would place. So again, I've randomly placed this, but let's just say. I mean, no, I'd probably be wanting to look back at this range as that being like, yeah, that's the daily level. It would be for me. So I'd be looking at something like that. If we come into it, we've come into it there. Of course, you'd either be looking for this to come up here, and at this point, I'd probably want to see it flat here on resistance. So I'd want to see it quite flat on resistance in order to get a break up, or I'm looking for it to not reach it, and for this to maybe do.
You know what this looks like?
And to start to fall.
If we're being completely unbiased, this could be like, if we're treating resistance, right, that could be like 20K, right? And that like the break up of that, you know, and that could be quite
that'd be interesting to have a look at. I mean, that's the thing, like that's the key for me. Of course, if price comes here and it starts resting on this, absolutely, like that's what I'd be looking at, I think, as a trade.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing. Show a chart to 10 people, they'll give you 10 different answers.
Yeah. So we go 20K. This is interesting. This is cool.
You should open it up on splits. You know, you can do the split screen.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I mean, 20K wasn't giving us much, to be honest.
Yeah, not really.
I mean, actually,
a little bit, you know. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess you didn't
move up. You move down, and then you get the break.
Yeah. Okay. That's the thing. At this point, was that really ever in any doubt?
What was the volume looking like going into the 20K break?
Big. It was increasing in volume. Yeah. So
and then the move down was a decrease in volume.
Yeah. So it's quite different. Whereas on this occasion, we've had the opposite effect.
That's quite positive.
Increase in volume into the lows, and then a decrease. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, if it comes down here, I think that this has a very high likelihood of breaking down. As long as we're above that. So this is the point. And again, I've said this enough times. I think if we come below here, we're in a really big danger zone. But if we don't come below there, then I think we're fine.
31,600
like
should be like,
still neutral. You have to still be neutral.
Yeah.
Until you reach the extremes.
Yeah.
Nobody knows for sure where this shit is going. Let's be real.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm definitely getting bored of this range though.
I know. Yeah, it's a bit tedious now, but I mean, it's making good money.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's so simple to trade. Like, you don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah, it's making good money, but it's just boring.
Mate, are you gonna complain about making good money?
I mean, but if I'm bored, then I don't trade it, which is really annoying for me because I just get bored out by it and I do other things.
Exactly. You can make money and do other things at the same time. It's great.
Yeah.
Fucking buy the extremes, trade it to the mid, making easy money.
Yeah.
Go on with your life.
Yeah. I think from a trader's perspective, I'm quite enjoying what's going on right now. But I'm also thinking from this is like, I'm not just a trader anymore. We're doing all of these. We're doing these live streams. I quite like that having stuff to talk about because there's just such a lack of things to talk about in this range. And I think that's what's really like what becomes really disappointing about it is because, yeah, you can trade this, but it does become tedious, I think. And I like, I get bored quite easily. So I like to just change up strategies and things. If something's working for too long, yeah, forget it and move on to the next. Yeah, kind of. Who is that? Runner. Mute. That's quite funny. That was Runner who was making all the noise, and it literally sounded like he was running. So, yeah.
Where are we looking for next then? Let's see.
Yeah. Tactical analysis has just said range equals ATM. But when we trade for a living, and the charts become boring, I find trading almost boring. It's a weird feeling. Yeah. No, I'm the same. I like to do like technical analysis and charting off of things that are exciting. And there's a bit of excitement there. There's that. I think it's the same with probably a lot of traders. Like I like that calm trading thing when you just know things are going to work. Because we
trade XRP then.
True. But the thing is, I've done this, and I find myself doing this. Is that we've just had another one. So Glass Idiot. Nice name. Just had asked, can you have a look at AAL? I don't know what AAL is, but American Airlines, cool. Actually, yeah, it's a stock. That might be a bit more interesting. But I find I get bored of charting stuff, and yeah, I guess it's the same for everyone that's here. Like if people ask me to look at altcoins, I'll just be like, yeah, it's doing what Bitcoin's doing. I'm probably not giving the best answers for it, because I know that there's not much point.
Yeah, but that's the problem with the crypto market. So it's all so heavily correlated on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Well, with traditional markets, everything does whatever it wants. You know what I mean?
There's nothing that's challenging me as a trader. I think that's the thing at the moment. There's nothing that actually challenges you. when things are moving, they're
Then
fast paced and they're
Let me
getting
suggest
there.
something to you. We need to start trading oil, my friend.
Yeah.
If you
I
want
mean,
challenging, you need to go to the oil.
let's try it.
People think
Okay.
it will go down.
I quite like this. This is a chart that's interesting. So, AAL, American Airlines. I'm just looking at like what I do is like traditional TA on this. Because stocks is quite different, but I still probably start with the same things.
From a fundamental point of view, the airlines are getting hit again because
Yeah.
most countries are now shutting
Mhm.
again because of everybody's facing this Delta variant.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
So yeah,
What variant?
airline industry in Delta.
No, right.
The Indian variant.
Dude, no, we can't say Indian variant.
I know. This, yeah.
There's already a new one. After Delta, they heard today a higher number in Greek
Right.
letters.
Well, England's playing in the final in like 2 days. England's playing in the final in like 2 days now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow evening, no?
Sunday.
Tomorrow is the 3rd and 4th place match.
Here's the 10th.
Are they doing that?
I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Oh, really?
Saturday already.
Oh, they said they weren't going to do that.
Really? I'm sure there's a match tomorrow. Let me check for you.
I don't think there is. I don't think they're doing that on this occasion.
Only the final open, I think.
Let's see here.
I struggle doing stocks on a candlestick chart.
Saturday. Oh, you're right. They're not doing it.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to do it. I guess
Yeah,
not.
No, I think they've scrapped that on for euros. It's
Oh,
pointless anyway.
on Sunday we have 2 finals.
Yeah, the Copa America.
Argentina, Brazil.
Yeah. Oh man. There's not really anything else on AAL that's like other than a range right now. It's just equal highs, equal lows. Earnings. You bottomed on earnings last quarter, so maybe we'll do the same again here. I don't know, is this... okay, local stuff.
Looks artificial, this bottom.
Yeah. There's no harmonics going on, it's just a rectangle, it's just sideways. I don't personally know how well fibs have been on this historically. That's the thing, if it's not an asset I've traded before, then I don't feel that confident in charting it because I don't know what works. But okay, cool. So we're getting something with these gold pockets going on. Your point of control is here.
BTC is still fighting. Cool.
This Bitcoin is still moving.
Oh, I just got the text from Coinbase. Bitcoin's moving.
Yes.
Do you guys get those messages?
Yeah.
I get from like Phoenix as well.
34K.
So what was that? Was that the text to say that it's up like 4% on the day or whatever?
Yeah.
So that means we've just topped out.
4.5.
Yeah, there we go. We've just topped out. If Coinbase have sent those texts, we've topped out.
Okay.
I mean,
Bitcoin's moving, guys.
Yeah.
Buy when it's like 10% up.
Those alerts are so late.
Back testing the breakout.
It gapped up. Yeah, I mean, American Airlines should just trade this range. This is quite a tough one because the lows have come right into that. You've got no deviations off of it. You're probably going that instead, actually.
SFP.
I want to take that as a weekly level. There we go.
So
Now we've
empty
got some moves
SFP
into it.
on BTC.
Yeah.
So
hold
P
on.
what?
On BTC
On what time frame?
at the moment.
At the moment. I don't know. I don't know what you
Five,
said.
I
What?
watch the 5 minute at the moment. Yes.
Hourly? I don't see an SFP anywhere.
But he
Unless
said,
I'm
did he
not
say
looking
5
at it.
minute?
Yeah, still
5
moving.
minute.
It's pumping again.
Yeah, definitely no swing failure pattern of this yet.
No.
We
were below the breakout, but it's back up.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at Sol, BTC.
It's a nice daily close though. If we can close over here.
Yeah.
I like this.
Probably get 80% set up maybe tomorrow. If we get a pump and then reversal within the initial balance.
Let's see. I think if we test POC again, I think we break it. Let's see, where is the POC at the moment? Right there. Okay.
4.
Okay, I'm gonna look at gold because who was ours at gold? Dot. Someone has like just literally their name is a dot. Oh, they just left the chat. Is that why it's showing up as a dot now? So maybe I shouldn't look at gold because they've left the chat.
I might try and make a completely new scalping template for extra charts tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
EOS has a very, very lazy day, 18%.
Oh, okay.
I need to add that to my list.
Yeah, gold's been quite nice. So gold you actually have Senti, look what we got.
Yeah,
gold.
I bought, believe it or not, I bought the, it was in like a channel and I bought the back test of the channel. I remember trading. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, gold looks nice for a move up. Doing something like guess you probably can't draw no channel or anything, is there? Yeah. There you go from there. There. I think you could draw a pitchfork off that. Would that work? Let's think of something different to draw.
I've held gold for like ages.
Yeah.
But I don't hold it in. I just hold it physically, like a little bit. I just think it's cool to have gold. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. That's way too steep. Go away. I never use pitchforks. That's probably why.
Try the modified shift one. That's probably the better one.
Did you go?
Oh yeah, that's it.
They got shifting that. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm taking it from the best anchor point there, but it's kind of nice that looks okay to draw like a pitchfork from and get something spiky like that. That's when I tend to draw them. If you get something spiky and then you have like a structure like this, there's something.
Take the pitchfork from the high, from the all-time high, and then anchor it lower.
Well, going like this one.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
See, that's the thing. I don't think gold's in a downtrend. So I'd be like,
oh no, anchor it to the two points above.
Taking it from there.
Yeah, and then anchor it. Yeah, low to high. Yeah, that one, and then
this one.
Yeah, and then both of those.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gunny should like pitchforks because it's trend lines.
Actually,
I don't like both poles on the pitchfork.
Oh, you don't use the pitchfork?
I use them, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But this one doesn't seem valid, and the other one does look as if it wouldn't respect it as much as I'd like to see.
Just looking at that, modified is just a parallel channel. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Someone in the chat has just said modified is just a parallel channel, and it is literally just a parallel channel.
Yeah.
The deviation.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't notice. I didn't know the modified pitchfork was just a parallel channel, and that's why I use parallel channels, and I don't bother with pitchforks so often. But actually, yes, this has been the, yeah, you could say ranging market being good. Again, I don't trade pitchforks.
Playing with the gun stuff at the moment. It's interesting. I'm playing with this gun theme at the moment. Gunbot. I like it. It's a nice observation.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I want to do like.
So.
Wow. No. That was the wrong one again.
We got front run again. At the moment, still don't believe it.
That now it's a possible swing trade at back, Gunny. So we're back below, but I mean, there wasn't a level to take it off of. I don't think here.
So you long?
No. Shorting this. I'd be shorting this if I was taking any trade. I do massively like wanting to long, but I do still want to see it come lower this weekend. I'll be really annoyed with myself that I didn't buy this. Like just start scaling in, because realistically, range value area low. It's pretty clear. But I mean, I did take the long, but I closed out of it pretty quickly. At this stage, if we do come out of here, I'll be I'll be pretty annoyed if if price does break out. But that's the whole point of it, isn't it? If you're going to squeeze like this, you're not going to allow people to get into the obvious areas. So.
And isn't it stalling a bit at the moment?
Yeah. I think we still probably come down, but
yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, is this being a wedge? Are we? It's the point of control of it. Like, no matter where you pull this, you can go anywhere, just randomly, just throw it anywhere on this chart, and the point of control is exactly the same.
Yep.
It just does not matter where you pull that point of control from. It is exactly the same. That's crazy. Like literally from the closest structure we have, which is this one here as well, exactly the same. Take it from this high. Is there anything going to change? Okay, at this. Oh, so now we have a point of control coming in here. We've got something different. Okay. There we go.
Nice
point
comments in general chat too.
Hmm?
Nice comments in general chat too.
In general chat.
Yes.
I mean, all I'm saying is the whale alert and
Yes, and this shit and approaching the VWAP so slowly and creeping up all day.
yeah. Yeah. Daily open here. This would be the one, wouldn't it? Looking for okay, let's consolidate here. This would be the fun one. This would be what would be actually like interesting to take a trade off of. I know we've kind of just had it, but I reckon we could get one more because we're not quite at that point of control. So that is 30, 34140, 31, yeah, 34145. So if price can go like this, just chop around here until close, and then you get open into that old point of control, rejection, reversal, little Quasimodo, and then boom, over the weekend. Yeah. That'll be fun. Bitfinex still going for it. I reckon they're filling short positions now if they're... Yeah. Cool. I'm very tempted to follow Bitfinex guy again this weekend.
Move down over the weekend into 31,600.
Thing is, though,
And then
is
it's
you need
bearish.
to consider this as well. Is price could go a lot higher, and he's happy to still
course.
fill his shorts. You
Of
know what I mean?
course.
I'm not complaining.
It could just be a weekend play. You know, let price run up on the weekend,
Yeah.
fill your shorts, and then Monday comes in, reverse it down.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen this time and time again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I won't be able to trade the weekend really at all, but
Oh yeah, of course. Like, it's football.
interesting
Come on.
to see. Yeah, football, and then I'm out all day tomorrow. So, in fact, I need to probably wrap up the stream. Oh shit! Yeah, it's midnight already. Yeah, I am going to wrap up the stream. I was only wanted to start until like 11 tonight because I do have to wake up really early tomorrow. But yeah, that was an interesting chat. Went over some stuff. I don't think there's anything else to cover unless... Yeah, I think we probably...
We've covered everything. There isn't much going on special.
Yeah, there's nothing going
Unless you want to like cover complete altcoins from scratch or stuff, but
Not a chance. I'm not going to look at any altcoins tonight. Just see on the chat. Foot tea time. Official says, Luke, looking at your TA, can you confirm, is it coming home? Cheers, mate, and thanks. Yeah, I can confirm based on the high volume Delta Gartley node of the golden retrace
Hurricane's boot.
zone of Hurricane's boot and Raheem Sterling's forehead, going into the VWAP of Luke Shaw's left foot, giving the exponential moving average onto the head and shoulders of Harry Kane, dumping in Italians into a 4-year bear market that it's coming home.
Possible bump and run from EOS. Can't claim that. I won't get into that. We'll just...
No, possible bump and run from Jude Bellingham when he comes on in replace of Calvin Phillips. Jude Bellingham will bump and run the ball into the net. Yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm off. I'm out of here. I will see you guys later. All right,
Bye.
bye.